So welcome to the channel, and the reason that I didn't say welcome back is because this video is not meant to be a part of any series or playlist. This is about introducing me, not necessarily providing information, which seems weird, but I noticed that you can provide an introduction video on YouTube, or at least your YouTube channel, and I thought that would be an amazing idea to have you understand who I am a bit, not any of the investment stuff or anything like that, just about who I am, where I come from, and what my situation is, because we're all a little bit different, but I feel like it's nice to look behind the scenes and know the person that you're talking to a bit more. So that's what this video today is about. So it's not about real estate or, travel or Merida or Kansas City or anything like that, even though I think those come up quite a bit. This is a video for you to get to know me a little bit more. And if you want to, comment down below and ask me any question that you might have. Obviously, I won't answer everything, if you can imagine what I'm trying to say, but I'll answer a lot, and I'm pretty much an open book. And so if you have any questions for me, just hit me in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, because there are so many more videos that are far more informative than this one's going to be. But this is the ability for me to basically give you a virtual handshake and tell you exactly who I am, what I'm about, and I hope you enjoy it. It was kind of fun to let loose and just explain where I come from, what my family is like, and what our plan is. So I hope you enjoy. Again, like and subscribe if you want to. Comment down below if you have any questions. Enjoy. So welcome to the channel. My name is Alexander Howell, and this isn't a video in any collection or playlist. This is the video to introduce the channel to you. So if you haven't seen any of the videos and this is the first one that pops up, I encourage you to go to my channel, Alexander Howell. Just click on the videos that are probably on this side. We'll see what happens. But anyway, my name is Alexander Howell. I was born and raised in Kansas City, Missouri. For the most part, people on this channel have seen me talk about everything from different cities around the world, especially Merida, Mexico, where my wife and I recently purchased a home, to Kansas City, to just real estate in general, to marketing and branding and advertising. And that really is what this channel was built around. And I'm hoping that as Corona starts to kind of subside, it'll turn more into the travel channel part of it that I wanted to have as well. But again, my name is Alexander Howell, born and raised here. Actually, I'm in a suburb of Kansas City, and this is the unfinished basement of my house, as you can probably tell. This is all going to be different in about a month, so stick around. Hope you enjoy that, because it won't look like the pink insulation and everything in the background, but at least I have a standing desk and a studio to work out of. I feel pretty lucky there. And by the way, Kansas City proper is about 30 steps out that window. So even though we live in a suburb, I can step out of my back lawn and all of a sudden I'm in the city that I claim to be from. So don't hate me. But I'm trying to think of some different things to do as an introduction to this channel. My thought is just to give you an idea about who I am. So I was, like I said, born and raised here, lived here all of my life outside of 4 years. And the 4 years were spent going to community college in Sedalia, Missouri, where I had a speech and theater scholarship and got to work under the amazing program that my friend Eric Yazel had there, and Tim Wells. And then I went to the University of Columbia, Missouri, where I graduated with a bachelor's degree in personal financial planning from their Human Environmental Sciences College. And that was my education. I was a financial planner for several years out of college. That was obviously my degree. And I was a Series 7 and 66 licensed financial advisor, which basically meant that I could get paid for doing that kind of thing. Most financial advisors would hate what I just said, but maybe that's why I left the industry. But I did leave the industry and was able to give my clientele and even my wife's accounts to an amazing financial advisor by the name of Brian Watts, who has been on, he's technically been on the YouTube channel, but as a part of the 10 Tabs Open podcast. But he's a great guy, but it was just not for me at the time. So I left. I was CFO for a technology company for about 6 months until they transitioned out of my area of expertise. It was an interesting but fun time. And then eventually went into real estate. I got my real estate license and started buying and selling for people, but also, and the reason that I got it was I was starting to invest, or my wife and I were starting to invest in property. So we were buying residential properties, whether it was single family or multifamily. And depending on the situation, we were either renting them out or flipping them. And it was great. We had a great time. And then circumstances kind of changed. We were thinking about starting a family, so we divested what we had at the time, which was about 5 or 6 properties. Did very well off of all but one of them that was an absolute nightmare, but we did really well off of that, and we had our first child, my first son Connor, and it was amazing. The only not amazing part was that he was born 2.5 months premature, so when he came out he was 3 pounds 7 ounces, went down to 3, and was in the hospital for about 6 weeks. So he came home after that, and he has been amazing ever since. He's been reading books since he was like 4. It's like, and I mean books, not like picture books, like books. So I'm ridiculously proud of him, and it's been so good to be his dad. And then about 2.5 years after he came, my second son, Archer, came, and you could not have 2 kids that looked so much alike but had such different personalities, because whereas my first son is a very calm person, my second son is insane and hilarious, and I call him the bull because he's a bull in a china shop. But they are, without question, the light of my life, and my wife has given me those 2 amazing boys, and I couldn't be more in love with her either. So that's me and my personal life and background and that kind of thing. But talking about the channel a little bit, because that's probably more why you arrived here. You know, I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel, and I never really understood how or what to talk about or why. And I started researching a lot of different people on here, starting from, you know, everyone from Joe Rogan to Harris Heller on Twitch. Joe Rogan obviously has the Joe Rogan Experience podcast, and Harris Heller is kind of one of the leading authorities on streaming, especially via Twitch. And I just listened and tried to learn as much as I possibly could. And with YouTube being the resource that it is, I thought, well, this is absolutely perfect for me, because I love learning. I wish I was still in college at times, just because it's amazing. And so having this channel, being on here, having my family, it's been eye-opening. It's been way more difficult than I assumed it was, but it's also, or I assume it would have been. I think it's how I'm supposed to say it, right? What am I supposed to say? This has been way more difficult than I would have assumed it would have been. I'm getting lost. Doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. Anyway, it's been difficult, but it's been very fun. It's been very rewarding. And the comments, the likes, the emails that I've received, the comments, the likes, the emails I've received, the interaction on social media has been, to me, the best part. I get to talk with people all over the world, not just in the United States, not just in Mexico, but people from all over the world that have questions about Merida, that have questions about real estate, that have questions about what all of this is and how it fits the plan that my wife and I have set forth. And even about the YouTube channel, which I never thought I'd get, because my YouTube channel isn't about starting a channel on YouTube. It's about what I'm talking about. So it's been really fun. It's been really inspiring. And the reason that I'm here is because of you, the viewer, you, the person that subscribes to the channel, you, the person that likes the channel, or even dislikes the channel if you don't like it, or the person that leaves a comment and that I can interact with. It has been amazing. I can't say the light of my life, because I've got 2 amazing kids and a pretty freaking incredible wife. But it's been a very cool thing to go from days where maybe real estate was driving me a little bonkers, or maybe a client was driving me even more insane than the industry in general, to being able to make these videos, come on here and talk to you who might be 2 doors down from me, or might be 12,500 miles away in the middle of a place that I've never been. So I want to say thank you to everybody who has viewed a video. I want to say thank you, of course, to all of my subscribers and everybody who interacts with the channel by liking or commenting or any of those things. Just thank you so much. I hope that was a little bit about me, that you guys can kind of understand who I am, where I come from. And if you just look me up, Alexander Howell, just on Google, you're going to find a lot of interesting things between real estate and that one time I ran for Congress as a libertarian. I'm a pretty chill person. I don't have any videos that I think are absolutely crazy, but if you follow me on social media, pretty much everywhere, it's at Alexander from KC. That's Twitter, that's Instagram, I think that's Pinterest as well. Alexander L. Howell on LinkedIn, and you can obviously go to my website at alexanderhowell.com, or again, send me an email, alexander@alexanderhowell.com. I absolutely love interacting with all of my subscribers. It's been an amazing thing. I'm still trying to figure out what my schedule is going to be. A few things have kind of there have been a few wrenches in the engine, a few hiccups along the way, but I'm trying to figure out exactly what to do with the schedule for either Twitch or YouTube live, I think, streaming on YouTube, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Either Twitch or that, so that I can interact more with you guys on a daily basis, or at least on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. So again, thank you all so much for subscribing. Absolutely appreciate everything that you do. The comments, the likes, and obviously subscribing. Just keep them coming. Again, really appreciate you all. Thank you so much. If you have any questions about me, my background, anything like that, I'm pretty much an open book. So just ask me on the comment section or send me an email. Happy to be there. Thanks again. Appreciate you guys. Again, peace.